Claire Broderick and I'm a secondary school teacher. Today I'm going to show you a tool which can be used to encourage students to participate in class discussions. The tool that I'm going to use is called the Student Participation Tool, and it's part of the TLS, or Teaching Learning Slides tools. So at the moment I've got the TLS system open, and you'll see down the bottom right hand side we have the Student Participation Tools located here. If I click this, you will notice a list comes up of the images of the students in my class. If I'm teaching a course with more than one class, I can also have all of my students shown in the overall panel. I'm going to look at my class panel now. You will notice that there are numbers down the side, and the students are rated with the lowest numbers at the top down to the higher numbers. This shows you how many times each student has participated in a class discussion. For example, this student hasn't participated, and these students down here have both participated twice in the class discussion. So let's take a look. If we're taking part in a class, so for example, what is marketing anyway? I decide that I want to ask a question and I want to find out what students know already. So I've decided that I'm going to ask a student a question. I can select my student from the list. Let's say this student might not be in, so I'm going to go with the next student down because they haven't participated yet, and we can select them. You will then get a box which pops up, which allows me to write comments and give the students marks. So with this student, they might have done really well with the question, so I can click in the comments, and there are two ways of entering the data here. So for example, I can write on here, and I can click insert, and the comment that I've just written will go in. It's also possible to use the keyboard, and I'm going to use the on-screen keyboard here, and let's just say good answer. And immediately that is typed in for us. It's also possible then to actually grade the answer that the student has given us. So we've got 1 to 5, and we can rate what it is. It would be possible to maybe have a class discussion where they could actually think about what they would give a rating for the answer that was given. So let's say the student has given a pretty good answer, so I'm going to give them 4, and I'm going to click save and close. Now, you will notice this student has moved down on my list. The student has given one answer and they've got a rating of 4. Later on in the session, maybe they answer another question, and again, I can give them a comment. So they give an excellent answer this time. And I'm going to give them a 5 for this one. Again, I'm going to click save and close. So the student has now given 2 answers, and they've got a rating of 9. So I know that I probably need to target students who are higher up so that I can actually ensure that all students are participating in sessions. It is possible for the student and the teacher to access these as well. You can have it displayed for the students. It may also occur that you don't want the student to actually see this comment. You want to write it in private, so we can click on hide. And one of the benefits here is that you can actually use your tablet and you can write the answers on the tablet so it's not visible to the student. You can unhide it again just by clicking on the tools down here, and the box will pop up again for you. I'll just shut that one down. The beauty of the student participation tools is that it can be used to motivate your students to participate. It's very visual, so it gives it that competitive edge. Also, the other major benefit of it is that it makes it really easy to track student involvement. Well, that concludes our video tutorial on the student participation tools. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we'll see you again for another tutorial on the TLS system at a later date.